Hi everyone, it's Wednesday and it's another lovely sunny day. Today I'm continuing with the 1 foot turn series, and this time I'm looking at the rocker turn. Now the rocker is a little different from the bracket and the 3 turn that we've covered so far, because it goes from one edge in one direction to the same edge in the opposite direction. So say a forward inside to a backward inside, or a backward outside to a forward outside. And because it does that and it stays essentially on the same edge, it's going to form an S curve. Okay, so you're going to do a whole semicircle, then the turn comes, and then the next semicircle will be going in the opposite direction, so anti-clockwise to clockwise or clockwise to anti-clockwise, making the S. A rocker turns in the natural direction, the same as a 3 turn. So the way your body is already going, you continue with that rotation to make the turn happen. So that means the point of the turn, like on a 3 turn, will go into the curve, or in this case into the first curve. And like all the 1 foot turns, to turn forwards to backwards, you're going to move slightly forward on the blade, and backwards to forwards, slightly back on the blade. So towards the toes when you're turning from forwards to backwards, towards the heels, backwards to forwards, the ball of the foot forwards to backwards. Okay, so as per usual, ribs in, hips under, head up, good posture. We would push onto our entry curve, which would take an entire semicircle. Okay, I'll demonstrate as if it's on a forward inside. So we push there, take it round. The body is hugging the circle here. Coming in as I complete the curve, I've done a whole semicircle, my body's faced in. I'm going to roll to the ball of the foot, lift, turn, as with all 1-footed turns, then roll back, and then I would take a circle in the opposite direction. Okay, I will go into specifics in future videos of different types of turn, different types of rockers, so different edges, entry edges, exit edges, etc. But this is just to give you the idea. So if it was an outside, I would push, same thing, whole semicircle. And then I'm going to let my arms come into the circle, pre-rotate with the shoulders as with all turns. There, and flick back. And then whole semicircle. So I let myself continue into the circle to turn. Same here, continuing into the circle and then pushing my heel away from the circle and exit. I can do a rocker on a back edge as well. But this time with the back edge, my body is going to turn away from the circle, but the point of the turn will still go into the circle because I'm leading with the heel. So I'm still letting the edge continue into the circle, although my body is slightly rotated away from the circle, and then the exit. So my body is slightly turned away, the circle's behind me, but my foot is still continuing, if you notice I lead with the heel, into the entry curve, which is the key thing. So forwards it continues in and pulls back, and backwards it continues in and pulls back. S curve, one edge to the same edge, but forwards to backwards or backwards to forwards. Turning with the foot going into the circle, pre-rotation with the shoulders, rising for the turn but starting off on an E bend. S curve, clockwise, anti-clockwise or anti-clockwise to clockwise. That's your rocker. Bye bye.